Good afternoon. My name is Zach Thompson, and I'm the prosecuting attorney for Clay County, Missouri. I want to begin by saying my thoughts and prayers go out to those affected by this case. Today, the grand jurors of Clay County, Missouri indicted the defendant, Timothy Marion Haslett, on 9 felony counts. In count 1, rape in the first degree. In counts 2, 3, 4, and 5, sodomy in the first degree. In count 6, kidnapping in the first degree. In count 7 and 8, assault in the second degree. And in count 9, endangering the welfare of a child. The judge has set the defendant's bond at $3 million. The case will be heard next on February 17th at 9 o'clock in Division 4 of the Clay County Courthouse. If the defendant is found guilty of all of these offenses, he faces up to 5 life sentences and 36 years incarceration in the Missouri Department of Corrections. The defendant is presumed innocent until he is found guilty in a court of law. The charge of an offense is not evidence of guilt. We would not be here today if not for the bravery of one woman and the tireless efforts of the men and women of 16 different agencies. They are the Excelsior Springs Police Department, the Clay County Sheriff's Office, the Gladstone Police Department, the Liberty Police Department, the North Kansas City Police Department, Smithville Police Department, the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department, the FBI, the Heart of America Regional Computer Forensic Laboratory, the Missouri State Highway Patrol, Missouri Information Analysis Center, the Missouri Department of Conservation, Missouri State Technical Assistance Team, Missouri Search and Rescue, the Ray County Sheriff's Office, and the Department of Homeland Security. These public servants have followed up on over 100 separate leads. They have sought and obtained search warrants and investigative subpoenas. Collectively, they have spent over 1,200 hours investigating this case. Nevertheless, the investigation continues. If you or anyone you know has information related to this case, please contact the Excelsior Springs, Missouri Police Department or the TIPS hotline. If you or anyone you know has information concerning the whereabouts of potential witness Jeannie Crosdale, please contact the Excelsior Springs Police Department or the TIPS hotline. Because this indictment is now public information, if anyone present would like an electronic copy, they can contact our office. I will also be providing a copy of a release from the Excelsior Springs Police Department that contains instructions about how someone with information about the whereabouts of potential witness Jeannie Crosdale can contact law enforcement. This is an open case. This is an ongoing investigation. I am very limited about what I can discuss. I can say that in Missouri, the proceedings of a grand jury are private and cannot be discussed in public under state law. I can also say that a grand jury's job is to determine if there is enough information available for a case to move forward. With that being said, I can answer a few questions.
Sir, are all these charges for the one victim or are there multiple victims?
So the information available will be on the indictment, and it will answer your question as to whether or not there is more than one victim.
Can you tell us, just go ahead and tell us now and get it over?
In count 9, there's endangering the welfare of a child case.
So that child would be a victim as well?
So what I can say is that the charge of an offense is not evidence of guilt. There is in count 9 information that the state is alleging that the defendant is guilty of endangering the welfare of a child, unrelated to the previous counts.
And sir, I know this is ongoing and that there has been hours and hours of investigation that has gone into this. I think one thing that's on many community members' minds is, at this point, with the investigation to this point, do you believe there are other victims in this case, other than what's in the grand jury indictment?
So my goal in this whole process is to get justice for those affected by the case and for our community. And in order to do that, I have to protect the integrity of the process, so I cannot comment on the details of an ongoing investigation in an open case.
Why are you so passionate about this case? Why has this case caused you to come out and have a press conference today?
This case, like any other in Clay County, is one where we seek to get justice for our community members. And in this case, we felt it was important to let the public know about the indictment of Timothy Haslett.
You mentioned the one brave woman who brought this information forward has been helpful, with these charges. Do we know about, her current well-being, and has she been in contact with the prosecutor's office to be able to assist on this?
So I can't comment about the details of the prosecution. I can say that it is our goal to achieve a justice in this case.
Do you believe Ms. Crosdale is a victim as well?
So we believe, based on the way the investigation is going so far, that she may have information relevant to the case, and that's all I can say about that.
She's missing right now.
I know that the Excelsior Springs Police Department put out a press release asking for anyone with information about her whereabouts to contact law enforcement. Law enforcement to this point has not had contact with her, so we are asking that the public help us with any information they have about her whereabouts.
Is there an official missing persons report for her?
That would be a question for the investigation aspect of that.
Are any other witnesses like Ms. Crosdale being actively sought at this time?
I can't comment on the details of the investigation beyond what I've said already about if anyone with information about Ms. Crosdale's whereabouts to please contact Excelsior Springs Police Department. And that being said, if anyone has any further questions, please submit them to my public information officer, Mr. Higginbotham. He's right over there. You can send him an email, and we'll do our best to answer any questions that you have.
Zach, why should people continue to care about this case? Like, why should people really care about this case moving forward to continue to give you tips?
I think anytime something like this happens in our community, it's our responsibility as a community to make sure that justice is served.
And just as a point of clarification, so the 17th, is that a preliminary hearing? Is that how would you describe the next time this case is in front of the judge?
I would describe it as a docket call.
A docket call. And then the prelim that was set for the 24th is no longer taking place, and this
Correct.
indictment supersedes those previous charges.
Correct.
So there are 9 charges total.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And as far as Ms. Crosdale, do you think the billboards had anything to do with why she might not be coming forward, or why might she be hesitant?
I can't speculate on that. I wouldn't know. All right. Well, thank you for your time. And if anybody has any additional questions, they can submit them to Mr. Higginbotham. Also, he is available to take your information if you would like an electronic copy of the indictment.